So it kind of turns out that all of that recording we did of the rest of the game got
utterly
exploded.
Destroyed.
Yeah. So what's up, everybody? I'm not Whatthefnu, but he's sitting right over there.
I am not hidden in the truth.
I'm Drawman, and I am just enjoying the utter failure the utter failure we're experiencing today on every level.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, I sent in that footage to our editor, and she sends a message back like, hey, we've got a problem here.
Even the maid couldn't clean up that mistake.
Pretty much, yes.
So on the plus side, we have par times, everybody.
Par times on every stage except the last one in the normal campaign. I haven't even touched the bonus stages yet. Which, that's something I actually mentioned during the original episodes, is I'm not sure if we should do those, if you guys actually want to see those, considering how the rest of this playthrough has gone so far.
Hey, this playthrough's been pretty monumental. Like, you know, the size of Patty's ass.
Alright, I'm just gonna... Very good.
Wow. And thus the class begins.
Oh, trust me, I've got a whole slip of paper of all of her childhood insults. I am ready to make her relive that painful memory. But enough about me, let's talk about you. Or rather, a particular bee that's been in your bonnet lately.
You know what grinds my gears? We were having a discussion moments before this recording started about change and the idea of... what was that phrase you used? Oh, breaking
Breaking the mold.
It's not breaking the mold.
Breaking conventions.
There we go.
And we're not talking about Momocon, in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, I'm breaking it.
The idea of breaking conventions, and I was talking about why I think that breaking conventions isn't actually really a good thing, Hail Hydra. Because breaking conventions gets you Steve Rogers Captain America issue 1. Breaking conventions gets you Ghostbusters 2016. Breaking conventions gets you Star Fox Zero.
Ooh, ouch.
There's a theme this year, and that theme is pissing on the old fan bases.
He's not wrong.
You don't want to do the same thing. I'm not saying everything should be, I'm not saying Pokemon. With no offense to Pokemon, I can still enjoy a game of Pokemon now and again, but I get, hey, the sniper screen. We don't get that one that much. Mm-hmm. But what you should do is not break conventions, but rather build on them. Take the core, find what people like, and then replace the things that people don't like, and add new layers to it.
I think that's
Metal Gear was awesome at that.
I think that's where a lot of people got confused on my Nintendo and innovation rant, is the idea that, look, I don't want the same thing again. I want them to improve on what was already there. Build, not break down. Star Fox Zero is not a game that improved the Star Fox formula. It's a game that got rid of the Star Fox formula and replaced it with something I didn't want. If you're going to do that, call it something other than Star Fox, okay? Don't try and sell me on the idea that it's the exact same franchise with the same principles and ideas behind it when it's clearly not.
That actually reminds me of a lot. Dating myself, showing my age, call it what you will. Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within was a beautifully made movie, and probably would have been relatively successful if they hadn't slapped the Final Fantasy name on it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It wasn't a bad movie, but because it was called Final Fantasy, there was a certain expectation that was missed completely, and then people who didn't like video games, or, who thought it would just be another stupid video game, whatever, didn't want to go see it. So it ended up killing itself by trying to do, if you want to do something totally new, do something totally new. It's like the whole, there was that other, Captain America's had a lot of things going on lately. Oddly enough, there's that the Twitter hashtag give Cap a boyfriend because of the Bucky and things, and it doesn't really suit the character in my opinion. And I'm not saying gay character is a bad thing. I'm saying it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't work in this particular situation. You got to have a reason for. That's the thing. Like a lot of people, I see this argument everywhere. It's like, why isn't this character gay? Would it really suit them to be gay? That's the big question you gotta ask. Sorry, go ahead. I keep talking over you.
Yes, I mean, you do it, the maid does it. Nobody likes Hidden in the Truth. Everybody hates it. No. And there is that thing with Bucky. There's a closeness there, but it's a brotherhood, and it undermines characters that you can't have closeness without it having to be romantic. And in the movies in particular, they're doing a good job of not really being specific. They're not saying one way or another, and that honestly works in that case because it's not insulting to anyone, I think. And, you know, it's the same thing with the whole making Iceman gay when he had been a ladies' man and a womanizer and stuff for years in comics and things. It's weird. You know, make new characters. There was a time when, like, Marvel was really good at that, and they kind of forgot how to do that. You know? Don't change things just to change things. Make new things if you want to do new things. That's how you do. If you have a new idea, don't let it run on its own strengths. Don't just slap a name on it to make it succeed.
But don't you see? We're not going to make money if we do that. People clearly only buy products if it has a recognizable name attached to it. Okay, that's why Splatoon did so poorly. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Sonic is doing so brilliantly.
You know, if you have a new idea, make it a new thing. You know, and I agree, there could be a lot more representation in comic books, in movies, and everything, but don't replace, build. That's just in general, that's the thing, that's my policy on all of it. Stop replacing, start building. You want to do something new, do something new. Don't, you know, respect the strength of your ideas. Don't undermine yourself by having to use something else that was there and change it to appease your interests. So that's my rant. There, you got the hit rants. There we go. That's the video.
I can't believe I let you go for like 2 minutes without only interrupting you once. I think that's a new record.
Yeah, really. It's amazing.
It's not just a new record, it's a FNU record.
That joke was bad, you should feel bad.
That's what happens when I don't talk for a while. Continue.
Can I just say, I've accepted the fact that my username is absolutely stupid.
It's a good username!
I mean, I've accepted the fact that people are going to make fun of what I'm called, regardless of what I try.
Well, that's something you and Patty have in common. You know, I bet in high school they said something like, you know, I dig that wagon, she's Patty Dragon.
Wow. I was expecting them to be weak, but wow.
Once again,
no, he was serious, folks. He has a list of these. He's been working. He's been a very busy
It's only been, what, like a week and a half since we last recorded some episodes? That's pulling back the curtain.
You're supposed to tell them that!
Well, I was about to say, that's pulling back the curtain a little bit. Yes, we do tend to record these in bulk because everybody's busy. I'm the only one who's sitting at the computer doing this all the time.
Bastard. Sorry. I meant to say, you bastard! I was mumbling. I shouldn't mumble. It's not a good thing.
He gets to have fun while I slave away in the hot sun, losing what little bit of sanity I could claim I have. At this point, I think I've gone sane.
That's terrifying.
Speaking of terrifying, so does she shop for shoes? So does she shop for
Did you say you've gone sane?
a little bit?
Not insane. As
No.
in you've reversed to the state that most of us should be in by default.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is
No,
truly
I think
terrifying.
working in retail drives you sane.
Yeah.
I can honestly say working in retail has driven me sane.
It's why I work to drive myself back to insanity. That's why I've made this whole list of beautiful puns. Speaking of which, so like, does she shop for shoes or tires? Oh, who am I kidding? That's a rhetorical question. Does she prefer it off-road or all-terrain? I'd make a great high school girl.
No, and you can't have one either, so stop asking.
Oh, come on! Christmas is right around the corner!
Yeah, it's only
February, March,
6
April,
months away.
May. No,
You can
it's
save up.
Oh yeah,
7.
it is. It is the end
No,
of the
it's
month,
6.
isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's the beginning of the month.
Right.
Happy June, everybody!
It's
Except for this
official.
might not be posted in June, or it'll be posted in the middle of June, and we'll all sound like idiots. But Happy June, everybody!
Oh hey, look,
gonna
it's
be-
everybody's favorite type of level again. Yay, launcher
Whee!
mazes!
Yay! Yay!
We'll play through all the shit we lost, and then we're gonna try to part-time level 16 because funny.
Which is actually not as difficult as you think it is. Like, it sounds intimidating, but that level has a very specific rhythm to it. It's just route memorization more than anything.
Which is what a lot of final bosses end up being.
You know, I'd make a great final boss.
Well, describe your talents to me.
Well,
What skills could you bring to our adventurer killing party?
well, I can taunt them and make fun of their mommies, and I could block the way of progression. I'm very good at sitting, and I
So
could.
It's an out of battle thing. You're going to be pulling a Metal Saga on this one.
Yes. Actually, my resume says I'm actually more geared towards being the mid boss, but I can be promoted. I can be promoted.
Yeah, it's good to have dreams, am I right? Hail Hydra! I'm sorry, but that ruins it, because that was a great moment at OhioCon several years ago when you found a Cap cosplayer and you told him Hail Hydra, and he whispered it back. At the time, I thought it was supposed to be a joke.
He was actually an informant from Marvel Studios.
He was trying to warn us the whole time.
I mean,
It's like-
no, seriously, someone pointed out on the internets, and I'm sure everyone's already seen it by the time this video is released, but the Joker has more moral standards than Captain America now.
Tell him.
I may be a psychopath, but I'm an American psychopath.
Oh, the best part is you don't have to worry about dying in these levels because you're just trying to get to the ending so that everyone can see it and know that you actually beat them on screen and things.
This is going to be a really tight fit here. There we go.
That's what she said.
No, that's Patty every time she tries to put on jeans.
She's a policewoman, for God's sake. Well, she's a policewoman for now, but don't worry, in a few years you're going to find out she's actually one of the sisters the whole time.
Hail monsters.
Hey, I can get behind
There's
that.
actually an interesting detail about that in the sequel. I know
If
we're
you
going to
get
get...
behind that, you're never going to see, man.
What's that?
He says he can get behind that, but then how would you see where you're going?
Oh!
Well, welcome to the episode where we completely shoot all of our credibility out the window. I mean, we didn't have much of it left, but...
Oh, come on,
trust-
we've done it. I don't know. I feel like the Overwatch stream pretty much nailed that coffin shut.
Should we tackle the final level in this one or save it for the next episode? I
Let's
mean, it is
make
just one
that
level.
I'd still say make it its own thing so that we can do it in case we have some hiccups of trying to hit par time, because that's never happened before.
All right, fair enough. Next time on Team Pizza Plays Mighty Switchback.
I'm Draw Man.
And he is shaking his head in disgust at me. Later, everybody.